Hi, and welcome to the very first episode of Wellness from Scratch. I'm Marissa, and I'm so excited you're here with me today. Starting this podcast feels like the beginning of something truly meaningful, not just for me, but hopefully for you too. This space is about well-being. My journey to become a healthier, happier, more fulfilled person hasn't been easy, but that's what I'm here to do, to share it with you, to let you know that if I can do it, you can too. I am not perfect. I'm a normal person, just like you, figuring it out as I go. And that's the beauty of this podcast. We're in this together. Let me tell you a little bit about who I am and why this podcast matters to me. I grew up near Detroit, Michigan. I spent most of my life there until I was about 24. To be completely honest, back then, I didn't even know what the word well-being meant. I didn't know about boundaries. I didn't know what self-care and mental health really were. Communication, emotional awareness, those were foreign concepts to me. Looking back, I was so far from where I am today. And yet, I didn't even know how much I was missing. So when I was 24, I took a leap of faith and left Michigan. I started working in some of the most beautiful places in the United States. The Grand Teton National Park in Wyoming, right near Yellowstone. The Grand Canyon in Arizona, South Rim, and Lake Tahoe in California. Each one of those places gave me new experiences, new challenges, and a chance to grow. But the real transformation didn't happen until I moved to New Zealand. It was here where I started to learn what well-being actually was and is. I have grown so much, but trust me when I say I am still on this journey. I still have so much to learn. And that's exactly why I wanted to start this podcast. This podcast is not going to be me telling you what to do. It's definitely not about perfection and definitely not about quick fixes. This is about going on a journey together. I'll be sharing what I'm learning, what's working for me, what's not, and what's just plain hard. You're going to see me transform. And I hope that inspires you to start your own journey or continue the one that you're on. This isn't just my story, but it's our story. I hope that this podcast becomes a place for community, a place where anyone who feels stuck, sad, or even hopeless can find a spark of inspiration. Because let me tell you something, you don't have to stay where you are. You don't have to feel stuck forever. In this podcast, we're going to dive into all the pillars of well-being, the things that truly make us live better, healthier, more fulfilled lives. We'll be talking about self-care, boundaries, mental health, physical health, and everything in between. Some episodes will be reflective and personal, like this one, and others might be more fun and interactive. And someday, dream big with me here. I hope to interview some incredible people within the wellness community and share their knowledge with you too. Now, you might be wondering, why is she doing all of this? The truth is, there are a few reasons. One of them is my daughter. I want her to grow up seeing her mom working hard, not just for herself, but for her family and her community. I want her to know that no matter where you start in life, you can always work towards becoming the best version of yourself. I'm also currently writing a cookbook, which is another way I'm sharing my love with the world. It's all a part of the same mission: to create and inspire, and to help others find joy and meaning in their lives. When you finish listening to this episode, I hope that you feel optimistic. Not just for me, but for you as well. I want you to feel inspired to take even the smallest step towards bettering your well-being. You don't have to figure it all out. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to take the first step. Like me making this first episode of my podcast, I'm taking the first step. I'm taking this into my own hands and trying. This first episode will probably be bad, but I'm going to learn and improve. Hopefully you will come along on this journey with me. Yeah, you just need to take the first step. And I hope this podcast does that for you. So thank you for being here today and showing up for yourself and showing up for me on this journey. I can't wait to share more with you in the episodes to come. And please, if this episode resonates with you, please share it with someone who might need to hear it. Let's grow this community one step at a time. And please join me on this journey as I try to discover how to live a healthier life. Thanks. And if you like this content, subscribe for one episode every week. Bye. Until next time, take care of yourself.